Leo's your opposite sign and my rising sign, so I'm not exactly objective. Okay, he's already worn out.
Oh, they're so exhausting. Leo men. I love Leo women. We're gonna separate this one too. Um, Let me see, because I get two different things with Leos are all over the place. What I find with Leos in the summer, Leo men particularly, is actually having this arrogance of I want to sow my oats. So I think that there's gonna be a lot of Leo men who are basically looking to have children, gonna looking for their wife in the summer, looking for a wife, looking for
Mm,
that future partner, and wanting to like settle down. So
yeah.
I get this like hunter energy. I gotta find my wife, gotta find my, so I feel a lot of that the confidence in that sense with Leo, straight Leo men in the summertime. With Leo women, I find that Leo women is complete opposite than that. Actually
Yeah.
looking for more of a casual relationship and more casual experiences and more out of the box experience and not wanting to be tied down. So if you're not in a relationship, you might be great in a casual relationship or just a sexual relationship and just a primal relationship. It's time for the women to experience that, Leo women. If you're in a relationship already, then I think that again, it's kind of similar to what you said with the other sign. I forgot what sign it was that I read about wanting something out of the box. And
Mhm.
so again, stepping outside the norm and I would say if you're in a relationship and you feel like you want to get out of that in the summertime, you might need to find a hobby or something else to divulge that energy into, something creative, because it seems temporary. This kind of indulging of this kind of sexual and primal energy. It seems very temporary. So if
Mhm.
you're not in a relationship, it'd be great to form casual relationships and let it out of your system. If you're in a relationship, find another. Don't cheat. Don't have an affair. And don't leave the relationship thinking you need to have more in it. Just find another activity that can express that energy. I think again with Leos who are not seeking relationships at all, it feels to me they're going to. Gosh, I feel like they're going to have a decline when it comes to their professional life, but then a boom shortly after. So the summertime seems like a tornado for in a sense for Leos and Leo men, but primarily. But with women, the same thing. They might have that struggle of my career's taken a downturn. All the choices that I've made have rendered the success that I've been thinking. I've been too in my head, too about the facade. I gotta go rebrand. And I think once they do, they'll have a boost again. So I think it's rather important for Leos for this summertime of really being primal, really being thinking outside the box, but then also understanding that the energy they've been harvesting for up to this point has been more an ego, and they're going to find more of that spiritually driven part. And now I say ego, I don't mean that those who are Leos are egotistical. I'm saying it could be more thought, more in the mind and less from the heart. And I feel that change coming more into the heart. And I feel like they flip flop like that a lot, but I feel like the summertime will be kind of in that vein for them.
I think you're spot on again, especially the men versus female. So Saturn's in their house of sex and intimacy for Leos.
Mhm.
So I think the Leo men who have been whoring around this whole time, now the sex transit is like, let's get serious, let's get
Right.
intimate, some very white. I think
Interesting.
I think the Leo women have been sort of holding out for the love of their life and the man
Right.
of their dreams and their king of kings and their prince charming. And now
Right.
they're like, screw it, he's hot. Like, so I
Right.
think I think
Right.
Leo women are going to be, the ones in the jungle getting all the meat,
Right.
like sort of on the prowl. So watch out.
No pun
And she might
intended.
spit you out too, by the way, boys.
Right.
So, be careful. You're a play toy, just like a cat plays
Right.
with a toy. I
Right.
think Leo women are going to be sort of playing with their little mouse men and
Right.
having fun. You're spot on also. But I think this is all Pluto and
Stop.
Aquarius is in their house of Mirage. So really what's happening for Leos is they're getting to know themselves a lot better than they
Right.
have.
Right.
And so I think the men who've been prowling need to get deeper, and the women who have not let themselves play and be who they
Right.
are
Right.
need to see these other sides of themselves. So I think you're
Right.
right on with that. With the career note, I think that's also true. I think they've been sort of on their Jupiter's been in their 10th house, so they've been all going after their vision, but I
Right.
think they've been ignoring the customer. I think they're
Right.
out of touch with the customer. I think
Right.
they're like, I'm going to build this amazing kingdom. And it's like,
Right.
did you even do a poll? Are they
Right.
even interested in that color? Like,
Madonna comes to mind on that one. Isn't she
yes, I would say so. Actually, we were talking about that in the meeting. Yeah, Madonna's a little out of touch on her last
a
tour. It's
little?
like, honey, you're a little out of touch. So there's a little bit of a wake up. But Jupiter in their
Stop
in
it.
their 11th house does
Sorry,
mean your
guys.
dog's trying to tell you something. Jupiter in their 11th house does mean that they will snap back. This is a temporary. Leos are very good at shining and twinkling. So as soon as they figure out what's not working with their reputation in the world, they will bounce and and have a second coming. So I am
Right.
predicting that Madonna will resurrect, her current moment that
So
we're seeing.
resurrects by retiring.
Maybe, or just shifting. It's like time for a foundation,
Right.
time
Right.
for, you
Right.
own your age and be the wise one in the room
Right. Right.
instead of the hot, sexy material girl, I'm just saying, kind of thing. But even Madonna
Hot,
might find
sexy
herself,
material girl.
yeah, exactly. Even she might find herself on the prowl. Anyone touring with Madonna, be careful.
Right.
Those those young dancers are all in
That's
shape. Be
funny.
careful. Yeah. But I do think they're going to turn out okay. So that's excellent.
It's serious joy.